Hi everyone, my name is Mehdi Mirfata and I'm recording this orientation to get you started with your class.
Welcome to your Math C100. Please read the instructions carefully. If you read all the posted instructions in the syllabus and class announcement, we don't really need to go over this orientation today, but I'm going to go over a highlight of what you really need to pay attention. So I'm going to start with very first page where it's the class announcement. So for those of you who didn't read all the class announcements carefully, please do that. All the essential information are going to be in the class announcement. I should read that regularly. So every day just check the class announcement, see if anything new pops out. Welcome page is just give you overall what you need to do. All the instructions are there. And how to register for my lab and mastery. This is the same as my math lab that we used to use, and now we integrated that with Canvas, so you don't need the course ID number. You know, those of you familiar with that, you just have to follow the instructions posted under that announcement to register. I already see that some of you done that, and your name appears in my math lab, and you have access to class assignment. There is one link here where it says how to start the class assignments. Okay, let's take a look at that. When you log into that announcement, you will see these instructions where it says that when you click on My Lab and Mastering, you would see two options as a student. One option is to go to my Math Lab All Assignments to start going over the homework, online homework, and online quizzes. And the other one is my Math Lab Course Home. You definitely wanted to start with going to access my Math Lab Course Home so you can access the multimedia library. You don't really want to start any assignments until you start with the multimedia library. You also have a direct link to multimedia library under this announcement, as well as different location in the course where you can actually click on my multimedia library and directly get to that. So if you do that, if you click on that multimedia library or get to it through the course, you would see a page like this where you can select the chapter and you can select a section. When you click on the assignments, you can see the list of the assignments that you need to complete in order. The first thing is student learning contract. If you haven't done that, please do that right after this session. You need to do that immediately. And then student bio. I already read some of your bios, those of you posted, and I replied to them. So please take care of this right away, the student bio. And when you view the multimedia library, you would see a page like this where you can see 2A. Section 2A is the very first section that you have to look for. So you select 2A, and then when you do that under the multimedia library, you select all and then say find now. Then you would see the list of all the resources available for this one section. The very first thing you want to look for is the PowerPoint presentation. You go over this PowerPoint presentation and start taking notes. You want to get a separate notebook set aside for taking notes for this class. Just write all the important information under that PowerPoint presentation. Now that PowerPoint presentation by itself is not going to teach you everything about that section. That's why we have the video lectures. After you collect all the highlight of what you need to know under the PowerPoint presentation, click on section video lecture and do that in parallel. Have both open and then let the instructor go over all the lectures for that section. You see more examples here. You can refer to that later, but before you do look at any of these examples, make sure you view the PowerPoint presentation and then video lectures, and then look over the other resources available for each section. You want to make a summary sheet of this section, and then when you're done with chapter 2, you want to reduce that summary sheet into one page, and then post the picture of that summary sheet in the discussion forum. Okay, we have a discussion forum for each week, and we have one discussion which is called video project, week 1. So under this discussion, you want to take a picture of, you can take a picture with your phone, take a picture of that one page of summary you built for that chapter, and then send it here, post it as attached in under this discussion. And you want to take a look at everyone's posting every week, and you're required to reply or make a comment for those postings that you're reading throughout the week. You get points for these activities. So here, for this activity here, you would get 5 points here. So basically, you're going to build your summary sheet for these sections and post those summaries here. Actually, once you take a look at other people's summaries, maybe you can find what you don't have in your summary, you want to include it. So make sure to read all that posting. Okay, so when you're ready to start your online assignments, once again, you click on the My Lab and Mastering. And when you do that as a student, you get 2 options. And you want to definitely go with option number 2 to look at the course home, or directly go to the multimedia library and work on that. And then when you're done with that, then you start taking the homework and quizzes. For each homework assignment that you take, you would have a chance to click on an icon for most of the problems, help me solve this, or they refer you to different portion of the textbook, ebook sometimes. So use all the resources available there to answer the questions, and then take the quizzes. For the quizzes, of course, you don't have those hints. For the online homework assignments, you can access them after the due date. However, for the quizzes, all those assignments have due dates next to them. Make sure to complete them before those due dates. You will lose a few points for completing those assignments late, and then you would see pretty much this page also appears in one of those instructions in your course. For the first week, what do we need to do? We need to complete the student learning contract. If you haven't done that, please do that right after this session. Complete your bio. You can read other students' bio that are already posted. Read the entire syllabus. Read the class announcements regularly. Register for My Lab and Mastering right away so you can access the multimedia library and online homework and quizzes. There are instructions on how to do that in the class announcement. There's a temporary access code for 14 days you can select. Some of the prices posted in class may be different from actual prices that our publisher Pearson right now offer. Just go with what they offer right now. And then you need to complete the first week assignments reasonably before the first week. So if there's no activities, you may be dropped from class. So make sure to move on with the course. Don't wait until last minute to complete the assignments, and post your summaries in the discussion. If you have any questions in this class discussions, you have 2 spots where you can post your questions. Okay, for right now, I'm going to stop the recording at this point. Have fun studying, and again, keep reading the class announcement. That's how we communicate. And check the forums every day and be active in the discussion forums, and keep working on each section in the multimedia library, and start working on the online homework and exams.
Now log into your class, read all the class announcements, start the class assignments, and email all your questions from class. Have a great semester.